Okay, and here we go. This is Tetris and Tunes number 2 because I still have a cold. I'm going to turn my laptop volume down so I don't hear so much of myself in my headphones. And yeah, let's give it a shot. Alright, let's get wonkin', as we say here on Tetris and Tunes. Alright, I'm going to try and build a stack in the middle. I don't usually do that. I know, look at me getting all experimental. And then I suppose I could try and do a T-spin here. If I really... Oh, fuck, no, I fucked it up. Okay, so let's just clear that space for now. Oh, fuck, alright, that might not have been a good idea. Okay. um, well, okay, hang on, I got this. This isn't anything crazy, it's Tetris. I've played Tetris before. I think. Maybe. Yeah, I've played Tetris before. That was a little joke there for the fans. Alright, and as I clear this line, you'll see the mind bender. Shift. Alright, that's gonna fuck me up. But, oh well, I mean, it let me do my thing. Oh, I didn't have enough time to push that in. Oh well. Anyway, so, yeah, Tetris. I don't know. I'm not huge on the mind bender one, but, you know, I want to mix it up. If I can figure out how to hook up my Switch to OBS, I will try and, because I have both Tetris Effect and Puyo Puyo, if I'm pronouncing that right. But yeah, so I have both those games, so I will just stream those because both of those are a fun time to play and to watch. And Tetris Effect, bro, I could like get like 40 different games out of that thing. It's a good game. I've heard some people claim it's their like favorite Tetris game. I don't know if I'd go there. I'm still an OG person myself. OG, of course, standing for original gamer. Fusion. The fuck is this? A Frank Zappa album? It's a little joke there, because it's jazz fusion. And before you say, wow, you know, that's a really niche, nerdy topic to joke about. I know. Welcome to the channel. I like how I'm talking to myself like I have fans. And people are like, oh shit, bro, we gotta tune in to watch Tetris and Tunes. It's like some like a family crowded around a dinner table, like, oh my god, turn on the TV. Tetris and Tunes is on. We can watch Jackie Gleason while we eat. I make that joke all the time, and no one gets what it's from. I get that, like, it's still a bit of an obscure quote from that movie, but, like, come on, Back to the Future is a classic. I like how we're on the topic of classic movies again, but, I mean, it is. I guess you guys aren't ready for that yet, but kids are gonna love it. Like, come on, like, but my great movie, but I had a lot of complaints about it when I was a kid. Like, um, how many times Marty almost gives away that he's from the future just for the sake of a joke? Like, he'll just be like, this one's an oldie, where I'm from. And it's like, bro, people are gonna ask you what that means. That's not very realistic. And so, like, you know, it was just generally just a bit weird. I feel like there's more. Like, I feel like one day I should do like a logical analysis of why Back to the Future is a dumb movie. I mean, it's not a dumb movie. It is a dumb movie, and I love it because it's a dumb movie. I'm not trying to diss Back to the Future here. That movie is, as we say on the channel, a certified classic, and you are not going to hear me talk trash about it. Oh, bro, I fucking hate this mode. Shit, bro. I'm just gonna fucking do that just for time. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, check that shit out. Boom. Check me out. I'm playing Tetris. I know, no way, right? Oh, What the fuck? Invasion? Get the fuck out of here. Alright, where was I? Back to the Future, right? But there's a lot of logical fallacies within that movie. Back to the Future's got some problems. Like, sure, I get that. Excuse me. I get that it's called Back to the Future because they got to get him back to the future. But like, just call it Back to the Past, or like, or you could at least really lay on the like oxymoron of it all, like the whole. You could call it like going forward to the past, or like, uh, I don't know, something gimmicky like that. It was the '80s. I mean, we didn't get smart movie titles in the '80s. The '80s is the reason that we got the best sequel name of all time, which is Break Into Electric Boogaloo. Like, come on. That's iconic. Electric Boogaloo? Like, come on. Who was fucking saying that shit? Boogaloo? That's not a word. It's not. And if you try and tell me it is, I'll fight you. Not with my hands, but with my words. I'm a non-violent person, except when it comes to movie titles, in which case we're gonna throw hands. Oh, I misclicked, but that actually worked in my favor. And then I could just... Oh, shit, that's not gonna work. Boom. Oh, I need a T-piece. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Good one. Oh, fuck. I didn't rotate that one fast enough. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm about to die this round. Unless... Or, perhaps, what if... I don't really... Well, wasn't there like a movie where it's like, but what if... Oh, wait. I'm thinking of fucking steamed hams. But what if I were to purchase fast food and disguise it as my own cooking? Oh ho ho ho. Delightfully devilish, Seymour. Up. Do 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 do. Skinner with his crazy explanations. Superintendent's gonna need his medications. When he hears Skinner's lame exaggerations, there were troubles in town tonight. Seymour. Superintendent, I was just stretching my calves on the windowsill. Isometric exercise. Care to join me? Why is there smoke coming out of your oven, Seymour? Ooh, that isn't smoke. It's steam. Steam from the steamed clams we're having. Steamed clams. I'm sorry. I was on the internet in 2015 or whenever that was a meme. So I know all of it by heart. I was also a big Simpsons fan growing up, so that's also yet another reason for me to know it by heart. Um, but yeah. Um, like, all jokes aside, steamed hams goated. I love the word goated. It's just such a funny, silly word. I am not doing good this round. We're gonna try again. Bro, didn't even make the leaderboard. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I mean, my general rule is like 2 rounds of video, but like, I did so bad that last one that I think this video is gonna be either much shorter or a lot more rounds. So anyway, I mean, yeah. Steamed hams, good movie. Movie. uh, steamed clams. But yeah, I mean, that was a classic. I wonder what words are going to be like trademark phrases on this channel. Like, I remember I had a fucking music podcast at one point. We did one episode and I couldn't be bothered to edit it down, so I just stopped. But but I said the phrase like I said there was like some phrase. Oh, it was like certified classic. Like that was like the thing that I like said. It wasn't like the catchphrase or anything. I just ended up saying it a lot and people pointed it out and I was like, maybe I'll roll with that. Invasion, bitch. Um but yeah, I mean like I couldn't be bothered to edit it, so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We're not even gonna do it. Even though we spent like 4 hours. Yes, You heard me. It was gonna be 4 hours of teenagers talking about music because who wants to listen to that? Anyway, buy my album. Um, that was a joke for the record. Unless you'd like to buy my album, in which case you should buy it because I my music is definitely really good. It is. Yes. Anyway, but I had a music podcast and it was literally just like guys talking about death grips. Like it really wasn't all that interesting. It was with my boy Lil Mailman. I'm gonna shout him out. I single-handedly started his rap career. Produced his first album, Grape Gang. It's technically a collab with me, but like, that's the kind of shit you leave off label. Oh shit. Oh, that's not good. Oh well. Yeah, then I could nailed it. Twist, what the fuck? Anyway, this is why I don't play Mindbender because this mode sucks. Well, it doesn't suck. I like it. It's just not. It's no original Tetris. So some of the other ones I'm considering doing are, like I said, Puyo Puyo and Effect. But like I looked up a bunch of variants earlier today. I'm not gonna do a different one every episode, but it could be fun. Just to spice things up a bit. Um, what's the word? There was I saw one that was Snake Tris, which is exactly what it sounds like. It was Snake and Tetris combined, and it was genuinely like super fun to play. There was also Taurus, which I guess is like a thing of some sort, but it's like a shape. Or oh, I fucked that up. Hang on. Oh, you don't want that. That's not good. That's really not good. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Oh shit. Fuck. But there was a Taurus, which was circular 3D Tetris. Oh fuck, I'm about to die. All right, yeah. I'm not doing too good with the mind bender, so you know what? Let me clear my head. And now we can get to true gaming. Tetris on a MacBook. The height of gaming. Skyrim who? Like, I like Macs, but like they're not gaming computers. Like that's just not what a Mac is for. It's like looking at like a fucking Subaru Legacy and being like, "Yo, check out that sick monster truck." Like that's just not what it is. The Subaru Legacy is a mom car. There's no other way of looking at it. It smells like weird, not like the weird normal smell of leather. It just smells weird. I'm gonna stop doing Tetris and Tunes. It's just gonna be me reviewing cars. Yeah, but not a big fan of the 2006 Subaru Legacy. I'd say it's a D tier car. But what do I know? I'm just a guy that plays Tetris. Coming up next week, we review the 214, 214, 2014 Mercedes-Benz C300. I'm quite a big fan of the light interior, as well as the general futuristic vibe that Mercedes brought to the car game. Man, how has no one reviewed cars like they have with music? Pitchfork should have a Honda division. And this is why I record this shit, because I got ideas no one else will give to the world. Look at me, I'm a genius. Or something like that. Oh, back to back. Ooh, the twist was actually pretty helpful there. Oh, okay. Let's give this a gander. Shit. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, well, whatever. And then we can do that, and then actually Back to back Tetris. Hell yeah. But yeah, I mean, um, I think I think if there were more car reviews, it would end up just eventually turn into like trolling and be like that one Tim Robinson sketch. A good steering wheel that doesn't fly off in your face while you're driving. That is a good idea, and I stand by. Okay, how about family friendly? No space for mother-in-law. Like, classic, classic. Tim Robinson is hilarious. I, I've always said I think you should leave um, is like if Interdimensional Cable from Rick and Morty was written by, the writers from The Office. Ooh, good opportunity to say fuck Justin Roiland. That dude can eat a dick. But Rick and Morty's a fire show. Like, I people give it a bad rap because some of its like fan base is kind of like, ooh, I'm so much better because I watch Rick and Morty. But like, no, it's a funny show, and like Dan Harmon doesn't get enough credit. I mean, Community is how I got started with Dan Harmon, but both great shows. I'm on my, I want to say, eighth, ninth, let's call it a 100th rewatch of Community right now. Um, my hot take is that the sixth season sucks. I mean, the fifth season surprisingly is good, even though that's the one without Dan Harmon. Um, but like, man, that was just so weird. I guess it was the gas leak year. Am I right? Oh! Did you see that? That was some classic Tetrisin on my part. But yeah, I mean, even though that season seven, uh, Jesus, season five didn't have. Oh fuck! I was concentrating on the community numbers and I fucked up my spin there. Anyway, even though season five didn't have Dan Harmon, it was still really good. I mean, it wasn't like community good, but it was good. And Abed, one of the funniest characters and most relatable characters I've seen on a TV show. Like, I think initially he gets written off as like a um just like a very standard like logical character that talks fast and makes nerd references, but like he's genuinely a very well written character. And I've seen comparisons with oh fuck this blur, dude. Anyway, I've seen comparisons with Mark Zuckerberg's in The Social Network, or I should say Jesse Eisenberg in The Social Network. Jesse Eisenberg is goated. I love Jesse Eisenberg. I would. I wish it was legal to marry celebrities. I want to marry Jesse Eisenberg. That man's the goat. And I want to see him fight Michael Cera. I feel like that would be a very entertaining fight. Jesse Eisenberg, Michael Cera. That would be great. My hot Jesse Eisenberg take is that um um his performance in Batman versus Superman was good, but it's not Lex Luthor. Like Lex Luthor is a totally different character. I loved the villain that he was playing, but that villain was not Lex Luthor. That is my criticism. I mean, the rest of the movie was ass too, like the whole Martha and whatever the fuck. I saw it once. I don't want to ever see it again. But I actually thought that Jesse Eisenberg played a pretty interesting villain in that movie, and I would have liked to see more acting like that by him. But yeah, this is called Tetris and Tunes, so let's call it out. Excuse me. This is called Tetris and Tunes, so let's call it how it is. Movies. Fuck. Music. Yes. I saw a video earlier of Kanye and Drake getting into a fight over their albums, and like they're naming all their like worst albums. And like Drake is like for all the dogs. Then Kanye just breaks out Donda, and I'm like, all right, fair fight. Cause you know what? I gotta admit, Donda might be Kanye's best album. I mean, oh no, 808s and Heartbreak, but still, I mean, like they're both very, very good. Oh no, Yeezus, I forgot about Yeezus. Oh fuck, man, they're all good. I mean, say what you want about the actual person that Kanye is, because he is a jackass, but my God, the man can write some really good music. How about that? 104, 443. The high score as usual to beat is 171171. So, there we go. And just going to check what the runtime is that we're up to now. Oh, wow, we're already up to 20 minutes. Okay, I'm going to play one more round, then we can end the video here. But yeah, I mean, uh, I don't remember what I was going to talk about, so I'm going to talk about something else. Okay, I'm trying to think of a music take I have. I've listened to a lot of opera lately, and it's not usually something I listen to. I'm not very opera. I'm not very opera. But no, I don't usually listen to opera very much. It's just not my thing, but I found out lately that I seem to have like a hidden love for it. Like, I don't know. Anytime I listen to it, I just go, no, not feral, feral, like Will Ferrell. I don't get Will Ferrell. No, enough movie talk. We're on to tunes now. It's not called Tetris and... Wait, is there a movie word that starts with T? Tetris and Topics. That's what it is, because we're not just talking about music. But yeah, I mean, it's a thing in a place. Don't like it? Find a new place in a different time. But anyway, yeah, I mean, Kanye, great musician. Yeezus is a classic. Um, I only recently found out that like Daft Punk produced a bunch of the songs on it. Bro, that explains why it's so fire. Daft Punk are easily some of the best musicians that I've ever heard. I mean, they were making sounds that I'd never heard before. Um, they were my first exposure to any electronic music, and I remember just being so blown away. I was like, this is the coolest thing I've ever heard in my life. And the one that I got introduced to them with was Defunk from Homework, which it's still my favorite album by them. It's so good. But wow, man, that song blew me away. I was like, I hear elements of like hip hop in here, like the beats behind hip hop. Uh, and what I thought was a guitar, it turned out to be a synth. A Korg MS-20 was actually the synth that they used on that now. But I thought it was a guitar, and I remember thinking like, this is like a bunch of new stuff. It was like hip hop. It was funk. It was electronic. It was rock, and I was like, this is really cool. And then I listened to Homework later, and I remember thinking that album was really cool. And plus, it was the album that had Around the World on it, which was the only song I knew by them at the time. So I was like, okay, I like this one. And I never looked back. I remember I used to listen to Alive 2007 like all the time. I had this little CD player slash speaker. It's still in my room someplace. But Invasion, come on. But yeah, I mean, I don't think Daft Punk is a bad album. Closest they get is Human After All, and even then, some of the sounds on that thing are like, come on, listen to Prime Time of Your Life and tell me that wow, wow, like tell me that's not the coolest shit you've ever heard. Because for me, that was. I'm still gonna get my hands on a Digitech synth wah one of these days, because I think that's the pedal they used. Ooh, maybe I should do a Tetris and Tunes about pedals. That would be like an hour though. But yeah, I mean, big Big Daft Punk fan right here. I always liked. I was like, I mean, sure, their music's electronic, but like it always kind of feels genreless to me. It's not like I listen to it and I'm going, this is electronic, like it. And like generally, like a lot of people have heard Daft Punk and they're like, yeah, this is a good tune. I don't think I've ever met anyone that hates Daft Punk. And if I have, I've blocked them out of my memory. But yeah, I mean, great band. I remember I was really, really bummed when I found out they broke up. And I remember just sitting at my computer and just listening to uh, uh, Random Access Memories. That was a good album. That was my favorite for a while. I don't know. I can't really pick a favorite Daft Punk album. But yeah, they're all great. Homework was my first, so I'm inclined to have that one as my favorite. Um, Discovery, I mean, fantastic album. It's probably their best. Human After All, really otherworldly sounds in that thing. And Random Access Memories. So I did a fun. I'm gonna play a very quick game while I finish this out. So, um, Random Access Memories. I did an experiment in I don't remember how old I was, but I did this experiment where I had Random Access Memories pulled up on Spotify, and I had the vinyl, and I played both, and I tried it with different records, and usually the vinyl sounded like, I'm not really like an audiophile kind of person, but the vinyl sounded warmer, cleaner almost. But man, when I heard it on digital versus when I heard it on vinyl, no difference whatsoever. And I think that just goes to show what amazing mixers Daft Punk are. And like the guest list on that album is incredible. Nile Rodgers, Omar Hakim, like man, just really really great musicians all over that album. Paul Williams, uh, Julian Casablancas, of course. That was the song that got me into the Strokes. Um, well, because I was like, oh, who's that guy? I like him, and I was like, oh, he's the guy from the Strokes. Okay, I'll listen to him. Fun fact: I have the same Strokes shirt that Shia LaBeouf wears in that one Transformers movie. I mean, it's not the same one. Like it doesn't have his DNA on it. But but yeah, that's my. I saw that shirt and I have it. But and the other thing is like even like the B-sides they make are just fantastic. Like the sampling they do. Like High Life has amazing sampling. Or not High Life, whatever the one with that crazy Billy Joel sample is. I want to say it. Oh, High Fidelity. High Fidelity. Wow. I mean, like you listen to you watch a breakdown of all the sampling they did. That is just a phenomenal record. But I mean, ah, there's no undo button in Tetris. I would have had a good Tetris there. Anyway, but I mean, like sampling, top notch, and yeah, I mean, really, really great stuff all over that album. And like I said, the B sides are crazy. Infinity Repeating is one of the coolest songs I've heard. Granted, I think most that's because of the voids, but I mean, it's just got that Daft Punk sound to it. That was the other thing. I like how people's complaint about Human After All was that they didn't reinvent their sound like they had with Discovery. But I mean, dude, then they were like, all right, you know what? Fuck you guys. And then made fucking Random Access Memories, which sounded like nothing they'd ever done before. And I was like, all right, that's just cool. I remember I didn't like Random Access Memories very much when I first heard it. And then I really got it and I really dug into it. And I was like, okay, this is really good. Like, and again, with what I was saying with the vinyl, Give Life Back to Music sounds amazing on pretty much anything you listen to it on. Boom, 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 boom. But wait, that's prime time of your life. Never mind. But yeah, I mean that's a really good record. Daft Punk have a lot of good stuff. If you haven't listened to their stuff, I would really recommend. I'd start with Discovery because I feel like everyone knows One More Time, or at least has heard it and been like, "Oh, this song." 'Cause I feel like it gets played a lot, like pretty much everywhere. But like, man, that album's got so much more to offer. I mean, Aerodynamics got that crazy solo, which is actually how I learned to tap on guitar. Oh, I'm about to die. Unless, no, I'm definitely gonna die. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, and Digital Love, great pop song. Yeah. So, all right, this is 31 minutes, so I'm gonna stop it right there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time on Tetris and Tunes.